All right, what is up, y'all? Welcome back to the channel. Today is Monday, September 16th, and today's gonna be an easy day, beginning of the week. I'm actually gonna do my Dillard's route with the wife, and I do have one pre-scheduled Dolly. That's it. I don't have anything else scheduled. I actually want to use this video to share an incident that happened with your favorite, my favorite, the Dolly app. So I'm gonna save it for the end because I kind of have a story to tell you. I want to make sure you understand exactly what happened, and the whole purpose of me sharing it is not to down Dolly or anything like that. This is for you. There's a lot of people that's interested in this type of work. I'm getting new subs all the time, and you need to understand what you're getting yourself into. So the gig apps are great. I love them. It's, you know, easy work, easy platform. They make everything convenient and easy for us, but you do have to deal with a lot of nonsense. And this is what motivated me to start my own business and start working with customers directly for myself. This incident, and this just put the nail in the coffin right here. So anyways, I'll tell you more about it. I'm gonna save it for the end of the video. I do have a couple updates, and that'll be it. So I'm headed to Dillard's right now to pick up our first stop. I don't know if we have 2 or 3 stops, but we're just gonna knock this route out and then do the Dolly, and then I'll get into to Dolly. All right, y'all, so I'm at Dillard's right now picking up. My wife just went in to get the suits. Just want to show you, this is a post that came out. I told you guys many times, you got to sign up for get alerts from CB Driver. That's the best way to get a contract route. At least that's from my experience. I get alerts every week. This is one that just came out on the 13th. The type of vehicles that you could use: cargo van, Sprinter, 16-foot, 18-foot, all the way to 26-foot box truck. This is at the military base, Fort Sam Houston military base. It's a contract route. I didn't research it because I'm not interested in it, but I'm sharing it with you because, like I said, these are the type of contract route opportunities that are available, but you got to sign up to get the alerts. You got to get the alerts. So I just wanted to show you guys this. It's available right now in my city. That's a great contract to have. Absolutely great contract. All right, y'all, we just picked up. That is a heavy load right there. So a lot of suits for our first stop, a lot of suits for the third stop. Our second stop, we normally don't do that much. It's only one suit going there. That's in Rolling Oaks. So my Dolly order starts at 11. It's gonna take about an hour to do this route, so I already told the customer I'll probably pick up around 11:30. You do have a 2-hour window, so it's all good. All right, I'm gonna just knock this route out, not gonna bore you guys with it, and then we'll get to that Dolly order. All right, y'all, so we are at our second stop. This is Rolling Oaks Mall. We just got one more stop after this. I'm still in good timing. It's a little past 11 o'clock. So on this video, I shared my experience with Jump Logistics, and I explained why I quit in the first place. I ended up doing an order for them. It wasn't about the company. It wasn't about how they treat me. It was bigger than that. It was a job I did not want to do, but based on the circumstances, I decided to do it to help somebody out. Well, Jump Logistics is still hitting me up. They still hitting me up, even though I told them I quit and I don't want to do any more jobs for them. So they hit me up twice, 2 times now. I'm not doing it. I am not doing it, period. All right, y'all, so that is all the suits. We just finished our third stop, and I am currently at Best Buy to pick up the washer. It's about 11:40, so still great timing, still early. It's been pretty busy, a lot of dispatch orders, but mostly car orders, so none of them that I'm interested in. So today's gonna be a pretty low earning day. Not gonna be one of the best days. All right, y'all, we're loaded up. This is a very, very big and heavy washer. So we actually use the lift. I didn't show it, you guys seen it before, but they have a little lift, we use that to load it. I didn't feel like lifting it up. It's really heavy. So I'll be using my ramp and I'll be using my appliance dolly for this delivery. I think I'm just gonna, since the customer's not in a rush, I'm gonna drop these off. We're about 7 miles away from Dillard's. We're gonna get rid of these, so we'll be done with the route. And then this customer is about 5 miles from the Dillard's, so it works out perfect. All right, y'all, pulling up to the customer's house. This is the Dolly order, so it's about 12:30, so good timing. I told the customer I'll be here around 12:30, so it worked out perfect. I'm not gonna show too much because I do have that incident to share with you guys. It might take some time, so it's just gonna show a little bit. And yeah, man, that'll be it for today. I did miss a dispatch order. Well, I didn't miss it. I got my wife with me, and when we're together, one of us got to be home to pick up the kids, so I wasn't able to do that order. But like I said, those orders come out every day, all day, so there's always tomorrow. All right, y'all, I'm at the customer house. Let me get this unloaded. Okay, so that's the sign set up. Got the ramp set up. Got the cone set up. Look very professional. That's how you do it, y'all. So, like I said, those work. Those signs work. They work, y'all. All right, y'all, all done. Got that job done. Very easy. Everything, it was on the first floor. I just used my ramp to unload and baby ramp to go through the door. So I got a dispatch order. I was planning on being done because me and my wife got to run a couple errands before we pick up the kids. And this dispatch order is only 6 miles from where I'm at, and the delivery is 1 mile away. So I'm headed to Home Depot. I'm not gonna show much because, like I said, I still got to share that story at the end of the video. So that's where we're headed right now.
A few moments later.
All right, y'all, so I picked up from Home Depot. I just got 14 cans. That's it. It was 19 on the order, but one of the painters had already picked up 5 cans. So I've been to this apartment several times. You might recognize it, I don't know, but it's right here. They're painting this building right here. They're ordering paint every day, all the time. So I think they're doing this whole apartment complex. I think they're just doing one building at a time. This one looks like it's done. So anyways, I'm gonna call the guy real quick, let him know I'm here so I can see where he wants me to dump it. But usually we put it in that apartment right there, right up those steps. All right, y'all, so I had all the paint right here as you saw, and just been walking it up these steps into that apartment right there. None of the painters are here, so I don't mind doing it. It's a little workout. So I'm gonna have my wife record. These are the last two trips I gotta make. Show you what kind of labor I'll be doing. All right, y'all, so this is how you do it. This is how you build these up right here. Get paid to work out. No gym membership needed. That's how you do it. Go, baby. Working my legs, my arms, everything getting worked out. You know what I'm saying? It's like strongman competition. We should have a competition. I'm willing to race DDK. DDK, find you some stairs. How many is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's 9 steps. Let's get some cans, about 10 of them. Who can do it the fastest? There, go! Let's go! Let's go! Let's go! Let's go! Let's go, baby! Let's go! Woo! That's how you do it, baby. Get paid to work. All All right, y'all. So I'm gonna end the video. I gotta use my cell phone because I wanted to use my GoPro, but this thing absolutely sucks. It's horrible. It's the GoPro. People ask me about this camera. It's the GoPro. What is it called? GoPro Black. I don't know. Anyways, this thing sucks. So it is a good camera. It has great clarity, but it just shuts off all the time. I've tried everything. I've done everything GoPro has asked me to do. I've done it. Their support, they've told me based on what the plan that I bought, I was supposed to get a replacement if it's not working, and it's not working properly, and they never replaced it for me. So you know how companies are, man. They lie about that stuff. They're not gonna help you. So anyways, I don't recommend this camera. I will be getting a new one, but not yet. It's not a priority right now. My phone works just fine. So anyways, just real quick, I just want to tell you about this Dolly order. The reason I'm telling you about it is it's not about the complaining about it or anything like that. I've been on the gig apps long enough to know that the gig apps, they don't care about you. Most of them. I'm not going to say all of them. There are some gig apps that do actually care about you. But majority of them do not care. They just want the job done, and you're expendable. So you can complain, you can be mad, they can replace you. They got a waiting list this long. You could go and they replace you. They don't care. So the reason I'm sharing this is because I know there's a lot of new people, and a lot of people want to do gig apps because it's very convenient. It's local work. It's fast, easy money, but it's not consistent. You're not going to get consistent work. It can be stressful, and this is what you have to deal with. So that's the only reason I'm sharing this. Know what you're getting yourself into. And the second part of it is everything happens for a reason. I follow my heart, and my heart, based on my experience with these gig apps, this is not what I want to do. I don't want to run my business through gig apps. I want to run my own business. I want to create my own work and work with customers directly, so I don't have to deal with what I'm about to tell you about. So in this video right here, I did the top 10 apps that I use. I ranked them from 1 to 10. Dolly was number 1. Dolly was number 1. I'm not going to explain it. You have to watch that video. Dolly is still number 1. And the only reason they're number 1 is because they provide me with the most work. All I care about is, can they get me work consistently, and can I get paid, good amount of pay, and they're the ones that's doing it. They're providing majority of the work for me right now, so I have to put them at number 1. That's just what it is. So nothing has changed. They're still going to be number 1, but I've done several videos about Dolly, things that I don't like. I've shared incidents that where their customer support showed how they don't care about the driver. They don't even care about the customer. They don't care. I've been there. I've literally witnessed myself, and I did a video on it, the way they treat a retail customer, like Best Buy, one of these customers that they have, retail customers. I've listened to how they get treated. Even they go through the same hassle and issues that we go through as drivers. So this is not an attack on Dolly, but I have to be honest. I'm not going to sit here and lie. I'm going to tell you the truth, and I want you to know what you're getting yourself into. And this is why I say that incidents like this motivate me to keep pushing my own business so that I don't have to deal with the gig apps anymore. I could do what they're doing, but through my company. Yesterday was a special day. Yesterday was Sunday. I had a meeting, very important meeting. And that meeting, it literally could be a game changer for my business. I don't know what's going to happen, but I'm working on something right now that could potentially help my business, and it'll hopefully allow me to do work just through my company only, and don't even have to deal with gig apps. Gig apps is something I'll always do and consider, but I don't want that to be my number 1. I want to have work through my business, and if I have some downtime and I can do a gig app, great. If not, I want to make all the money I need through my company. So that's what that meeting was about. After that meeting, I had a Dolly that I accepted the day before. And the Dolly, it was an IKEA pickup, and it was furniture, I believe a sofa, and it came in 3 pieces, 3 boxes. And so after the meeting, I went to go do that, and everything went smooth. Did the pickup, all that stuff. The most important part about that was when I accepted that order, it did not mention anything about stairs. No stairs mentioned. So, of course, I get to the drop-off. It's an apartment complex, and guess what? The customer's on the 3rd floor, of course, all the time. And here's my issue. This is the problem I have. And some people, I already know what a lot of people are going to say about it, but when you're being used and abused and treated bad, you have to speak up. You have to let whoever's doing it, you have to let them know. Because if you do not say anything and you just deal with it, they're going to keep doing it. They will never change. They will never even consider changing if you don't say anything. So, again, I'm not here to bash Dolly. I'm just letting you know what happened and how I felt. You be the judge. So, I've had that situation before. So I called Dolly support and I told them, hey, this is on the 3rd floor. It's a 3 flight of stairs. It's furniture, like pieces of sofa. I got to take it all the way to the 3rd floor. Obviously you're supposed to be compensated for that. The customer support, the person I talked to on the phone told me that the pay does not change. And I expressed to them, I said, let me just make sure I understand this correctly. My understanding is, the customer is supposed to put, if they live on the 3rd floor, they're supposed to put how many flights of stairs we have to go up for the delivery. You're saying if whether they put the stairs on there or not, the pay is going to be the same. That's what you're telling me. And he said yes. I completed the order, and I went home and I said, you know what, I'm not going to let this go because I've done my research. I know Dolly's policy. I said, that's not right. You're supposed to get paid for that. So I emailed them. And the reason I emailed them is because I've had issues with them before, and I called customer support and they say that they record the call. Well, when I had an issue and we needed to go back to the phone call that I made, all of a sudden they couldn't find the phone call. They didn't have no record of the recording. So I said, from here on out, when I have a problem, I'm going to do it by email. So I emailed them. I always email it. So if they lose it, that's fine. I got a copy. I got the conversation. I'm not going to show what I put. I'm going to just tell you. I'm not going to put it on the screen. But I basically explained to them, I told them, hey, look, I know how Dolly works. I've read the terms. I've read, Dolly 101, all that. I know that there are some orders that, stairs are included. But based on what I read, my understanding is the customer has a responsibility to provide accurate information. So it's the same as if I'm supposed to go pick up 2 items and I get to the customer house and there's 5 items. That is not correct. I can't just do it and get paid the same. It doesn't work like that. So I showed you guys before, and you can do this yourself. You go on Dolly platform and pretend to be a customer. You can put a fake address in, all that. During that process, when you're booking the Dolly, it asks you, are there stairs? You have to put yes or no. The customer would have to purposely put no. And the reason why they do that, and I know why, is because the pay. So all of the orders, all of the Dolly orders, they always say pickup truck. They always say pickup truck because it's cheaper. If you book a cargo van, the pay is higher, right? The customer has to pay more for a cargo van. So they always select pickup truck, even though they want a cargo van. And a lot of times that's what they get. When it comes to the stairs, I showed you guys in this video, I had the exact same situation. I had a customer that tried to play me, and they purposely, I know exactly what happened. They put the order in and they put 3rd floor apartment. I delivered a bunch of appliances to the 3rd floor. They saw the price, how much it's going to cost. They went back, erased the stairs, and purposely put no stairs, and the price went way down. They do that on purpose. Customers are shady like that. So I caught it. I called Dolly. They added the stairs, and my pay went from $176 to this. This is what I got paid because of the stairs. That is a huge difference. So same situation. So I emailed them and I said, look, I know how Dolly works. I know that the customer has to put if they have stairs or not. You're telling me that the customer can purposely omit, or even if they accidentally did it, they can omit the stairs, whether it's the 3rd floor, 5th floor, whatever. I got to go 5 flights of stairs. They can do that. And when I get the order as a driver, I need to see exactly what I'm doing. So it lists the number of items and it tells you if there's stairs or not. That may determine whether I want the job or not. So if it says 3 flights of stairs, I don't want the job. I don't want to do that. Let somebody else do it. Because it did not say that, I'm not expecting to do stairs. I get to the location and I got to go up 3 flights of stairs, and you mean to tell me that I don't get paid for that? That's included. Stairs are included. And they responded to me and they said that that's because of IKEA orders, they can't adjust it. So this is how I'm telling you that these companies do not care about you. A lot of it depends on who you get on the phone, who responds, but majority of the time they don't have a system in place where a supervisor or somebody can review things and make sure that that's the correct information. So in this video right here, this was my very first time doing an IKEA order, and I documented it. And let me show you what happened. This is exactly what happened. All right, y'all, so we done with that order. That job paid, I think it was $49 or something like that. So I think that's good pay. Anything that's at least $2 a mile is gonna be good pay, especially doing local work. So a lot of dollies normally pay $60, $70, $80, even $90. So this is kind of a low paying dolly, but it's still worth it. The customer did give me a $20 tip. So that's gonna add to the earnings. And then also I added stairs through Dolly support. So they're gonna, usually I think they give you like an extra $25, somewhere around there. So with everything added up, the tip and the extra money I get for the stairs, this order is gonna go from like $49 to like 90 bucks. So definitely worth it. So that is a highlight from that video. So as you can see, that order, the customer forgot to put the stairs in. I called Dolly, I put the stairs in. The pay was like 40-something dollars. It went up, I think it was like $49. It went up to $66. That's what I got paid for 1 flight of stairs. That was an IKEA order. So they responded and told me that because it's IKEA, they can't adjust it. When I just did a job that was adjusted for stairs. So this is what I'm talking about. Like, I don't like dealing with people like that. I never would work with somebody that does bad business, that doesn't have values, doesn't treat people right. I would, like, who would work for somebody like that? So it's kind of like, you know, as much as I have to deal with that nonsense, you know, they again, I'm only working with them, the partnership, because they provide work. You know, other than that, I would never work for a company like that. So this is the issue I have. I asked them, I said, okay, this is my last response. I said, you know, can you tell me, well, actually, no, I asked on the phone, doing a phone call, can you tell me where that's at, where I can see it, where I can read, where IKEA orders, there, you know, you have to do stairs no matter what. Like, where is that in writing? And they couldn't tell me. They just said, you know, check the app, whatever, look up the Dolly 101. I went through there, I looked for it, I cannot find it. If somebody can find it, please let me know. Let me know in the comments. Let me know if you see anything that says IKEA orders, you cannot adjust for stairs. So the last thing I said to them, and this is the moral thing, but it's going to go in one ear out the other. Nobody cares. They don't care. I'm just telling you this story because I want you to understand what you're getting yourself into. This is the type of service and you know, support that you're going to get on a gig app platform. So I have maintained 5 stars ever since I've been on Dolly. I've only had one single complaint, and that complaint was bogus, but I'll take it. That's going to happen. I've been 5 stars. I've always been on time. I've always went the extra mile for customers. I know I don't have to do it. Again, Dolly puts you in a bad situation sometimes. I do these refrigerator orders all the time, and this is the dilemma, and this is a moral thing. A lot of people are not going to agree with me on this because they say business is business. I understand that, but sometimes things are bigger than that, and that's just for me. So I get refrigerator orders all the time, and Dolly's policy, if I follow it to a T, almost every refrigerator that I've delivered, 90% of them, the door has to come off. According to Dolly policy, we're not allowed to take the door off. We have to take it back. If the customer is not willing to take it off or can't take it off, it doesn't fit, we have to take it back. We take it back. The great thing is you get paid double. So that's, somebody that's money hungry, they might look to do that. Just, they don't even try. I don't work like that. The situation that Dolly puts us in with that is you're screwing the customers over, because there's been situations where I've been to a house, it's an elderly lady or it's a guy. There's been people, they just don't know how to do it. There's a lot of men nowadays, I don't know why, but they don't know how to do nothing. They just can't do stuff. I saw a video, this is kind of off subject, but I saw a video of a guy and a girl together. They were putting, what is it? Propane. They had a propane pump, and trying to put air in the tire of a Tesla. Some of y'all might have seen that video before. I think it might have been on YouTube or TikTok or something. And the guy filming them couldn't believe his mind. And I'm looking at the guy. I'm like, a grown man doesn't know how to do that. Like, that's the society we live in now. So honestly, like, majority of the time, you're stuck you're in a pickle. Because if I was money hungry, I could just follow the policy to a T, take the fridge back, and then get paid double. But what happens is, not only does it screw the customer, but it also screws Best Buy. And Best Buy, I like them. I like the employees there. I like the management. I like the work that comes out, and I don't want to screw them. And what you don't think about, the people that's money hungry, is that every time you do that, that money comes from Best Buy. Best Buy has to pay for that. That costs them, and they don't get the sale. And you know that these guys work on commission. Some of them are salary. I don't know if Best Buy is salary, but a lot of them, the sale's not completed until the delivery is done. Once the delivery is complete, then they get paid. So you're screwing all these people, and it's Dolly's fault because that's their policy. And, I'm not saying that, you have to do what I do. If you want to take it back and do that, you don't care about that, that's fine. I'm not trying to shame you or nothing like that. I'm just telling you, I don't operate like that. I can't do that. If that was my dad or my mom, I don't expect them to take the door off, when it's getting delivered. And what I recommend, what I would love for Dolly to do is pay us extra. Understand that, have the customer sign a waiver. They could do it on the app. Sign a waiver. Hey, I can't take the door off. Can you please have the driver take the door off for me? Have them sign a waiver and make them pay an extra $25. It's $25 for the driver to take the door off to get it delivered. It releases liability. Have them sign that form. And I promise you, the people that are trying to run game and act like they can't do it, if they got to pay an extra $25, all of a sudden they'll figure out how to take that door off. I promise you that. It's an easy fix to a lot of this stuff, but a lot of people, I don't know how many complaints they get or how many, if they do feedback or whatever, or they listen to feedback, but I'm boots on the ground. I'm doing this every day. They're sitting behind a computer, answering the phone and just, dealing with stuff that they're not out here. They're not out here doing what I'm doing. They're not out here in this hot sun dealing with these customers face to face. And you got to let them know. You got to speak up. You got to tell them what's going on. If they care, they'll change. I don't want to be too long. This video's getting long. I think I've been talking like 20 minutes, but I really want you to understand this scenario. This situation has motivated me so much to, I'm so sick of this. Like, I just want to run my business and I'll deal with customers, because if that was my customer, they wouldn't get away with that. They're not going to get away with not being able to pay for those 3 stairs that they purposely omitted. I know it. I know it for a fact, because when you book a Dolly, you cannot continue until you answer that question. Are there stairs? Yes or no? You got to answer that. and then it'll ask you how many flights, 1, 2, 3, whatever. You have to put something in there. And you know, Dolly is quick to punish us, the driver. We do something, we relist the Dolly. Like, if I relisted that Dolly because of that, I'll be suspended for 7 days. They don't hold the customers accountable for nothing. They don't hold them accountable. That is deception. That's a straight up lie. And they allow the customers to do that, and they don't care. And they're gonna tell me after I delivered it, I can't get paid. I can't get paid, knowing I can get paid because I've been paid before. Just making up stuff. Like that stuff, I don't like to do business with people like that. So I'm just telling you this because I am super motivated to do my own thing. I'm working on something right now, and I have a good feeling about it. I think it's going to be very successful, and it's going to allow me to focus on my business and not have to deal with gig apps anymore. So that's the reason I'm sharing that story. I'm sure some people have had a situation very similar to that. I'm just letting you know because I know people are interested in this type of work. Know what you're getting into. Are there some gig apps that do take care of you? Absolutely. Dispatch has been the absolute best as far as having the drivers back. If this was a dispatch order, I wouldn't even be having this conversation. They would have took care of me. I know it for a fact. They would have took care of me, and they will hold customers accountable, unlike other gig apps. They're the only ones that's doing these webinars and listening to our complaints, and you know, they actually care, and I feel it. I feel like part of the team. Even though I'm not their employee, I feel like I am. I feel like I'm part of the team. And I love, you know, they pay great. They're, you know, everyone has complaints. There's things to complain about, but compared to the other gig apps, they are the best as far as like customer service. I love it. I feel like part of the team. I really do. And that's really what it's all about. So anyways, that's it, man. I just wanted to share that. I'm gonna end the video. It's getting really long, but let me know what y'all think, man. I've tried to get my money. They have refused to pay me for those 3 flights of stairs, even though I've done it before. They've added it before. Now all of a sudden, it's an IKEA order, so we can't add stairs. 3 flights of stairs, 3 heavy boxes of furniture, and the customer did not put that information in. I got screwed. So, all right, man. We're gonna end on a good note. I did make a little over 150 bucks. I didn't make 200, but I will be at it tomorrow all day. I don't have anything scheduled. I did miss a high-paying order because I was with my wife. I had to get home to pick up my kids, so I probably would have made about $300 if I was able to get that other order. But it was pretty high-paying. I forgot exactly how much it was. It was $100 and something. I don't remember exactly how much it was, but anyways. That's it for today, man. Y'all have a great one, and I will catch y'all on the next one.